friends, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. For those of you that are new, my name is Odie, and today's video is going to be very different from any of my previous videos. I am in my kitchen and I'm going to attempt to follow a recipe from a channel called Natashas Kitchen. So this recipe is a chicken noodle soup recipe. I'll have her video linked down in the description box if you want to go ahead and see the exact ingredients and the exact steps. I'm not going to be doing anything in detail. Really, I just want to see if I can put everything together and make a soup that both my son and I actually like and want to eat. So yeah, but before we get into that, I just wanted to acknowledge and apologize for not uploading. It's been a few months since I last uploaded, and I do apologize, but I feel like I have a pretty good excuse, and that excuse is that I am pregnant. I don't know if you guys can see there, little baby bump. So, oh, and excuse my pajama pants. I'm just trying to be as comfortable as possible. So yeah, let me put you back up here. So yeah, so I am officially 20 weeks as of when I'm doing this video, and I'm finally starting to feel better, feeling like I have more energy. So now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm gonna try and, you know, film more videos. But come June, when the baby comes, I will probably be MIA again, just because I am counting on things being very busy and kind of hectic. So yeah. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try and you know, film some videos. So yeah. So now that I got that out of the way, let's get into trying to make this soup. So let's do this. Okay, so here are my ingredients all set up on the counter here. I also have the lovely Natasha. She will be playing in the background as I try to follow her steps. So yeah, I'm just going to set my tripod somewhere here so you can see what I'm trying to do. So let me just do that. Okay, so I'm gonna start by filling up my pot. Now, in her recipe, she uses homemade chicken stock. I don't have homemade chicken stock. I did have store-bought chicken stock. I found it in my pantry, but it was expired, like almost a year and a half expired. So I ended up throwing that out, and I did find this. It's the chicken poulet, and so yeah, I'm just gonna be using this because this is all I have. So anyways, I'm gonna fill up my pot here with water. Okay, so I don't know how many of these I should use. Stir into, I'm not sure, maybe I'll try maybe 2 to start with, and if that doesn't add enough flavor, I guess I could always add more. Oh, look, really, that's actually not a lot of powder in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna need more than 2. Let's try 4. Ah, I'm making a mess. I don't know. Is that enough? I feel like that's not enough, because this is what's supposed to add the flavor, right? Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do 1 more. So I've used a total of 5 of these. I hope I don't regret this later. Okay, so there we go. We got that in there. Now I'm going to go put this on the stove and add my chicken. So let's go over to my stove. Now I did forget to add some sea salt, so I'm going to do that now. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken. I have 2 chicken breasts here, so that's what I'm going to put in here. Okay, now that I put the chicken in there, I'm supposed to put the lid on and not fully cover it, just like that, I believe. And now we're gonna go and cut up some veggies. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut up the vegetables, and I'm going to try really hard not to chop off any digits. I feel like my husband gets pretty nervous with me when I'm cutting cutting anything really. He always has to remind me to curl my fingers, so I'm going to show him that I can do it the right way. Now, I have been wanting to improve my cooking for a while now. I feel like I just get really discouraged when, you know, the recipes don't turn out. Oh my gosh, I think I should have probably tied up my hair here. I can see a hair. Is that my hair? That must be my hair. So yeah, I get discouraged when recipes don't turn out, and it just makes me feel like, you know, I'm kind of useless in the kitchen. But I recently had a Zoom call with some of my really good friends, and one of my friends, she was literally in the kitchen. This was like at 7 o'clock at night. She was in the kitchen baking and just looking like she was having the best of time. So yeah, I told her, she inspired me. Uh-oh, I just lost a piece of carrot. It's okay. Where was I? Yeah, so I told her that she has inspired me, and I'm really gonna make an effort, not just in cooking. I feel like I have a list of, you know, things I want to improve upon and be better at. I feel like I probably should have started this, you know, last year when I had all the time in the world because of what was going on in the world. You know, it's not like I was busy being out and about doing anything else. I was at home. I've been at home almost this whole time since the pandemic started. I guess I shouldn't beat myself up too much about that, you know. Better late than never. So yeah, while I wish I did start improving these things earlier, I'm glad that I'm doing it now. So yeah, we'll finish the carrot here, and then we're gonna move on to celery. Now this is my second time trying one of Natashas Kitchen recipes. I did do, I did make her, what are they called? Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Really easy, really simple. For the most part, I think I did pretty good. I did mess up with the garlic. I made my own garlic butter for the buns, and she has like that, what do you call it? I don't know what it is. It's like a garlic press. I don't know if that's the technical term for it, but you know, you stick the little garlic inside and then you press it and garlic comes out the other end. So that's what she used to mix in her garlic. I don't have that tool, so I ended up just, you know, crushing one full garlic clove and then mixing it into the butter, and I think that was too much. I think the butter was a little bit overpowering. So at least now I know for next time I gotta ease up on the garlic, or maybe I should just get myself that little garlic tool that she has, and it'd make my life a little bit easier. I have been trying to incorporate like garlic and onions more in my cooking, because I know it's really good for you. And I've also been trying out different types of vegetables as well, because I feel like I always kind of tend to buy the same vegetables, the same fruits. I'm trying to have more variety, so yeah. Okay, we're done with the celery here. I'm gonna put it in my bowl, and next up I'm gonna cut my my onion, which that should be fun because oh my god, I always end up crying when cutting onions. So yeah, here's my onion. Let's cut this up and hope that I don't cry. Here we go. I'm attempting to cut the onion like Natasha did in her video. She made it look a lot easier. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm already crying from the onions. I can't even. I'm having a hard time opening up my eyes. This happens every time. Oh my god, I shouldn't have worn makeup. Oh. I don't know, is there any way to cut onions where this doesn't happen? Because I've heard before some people like say like wet the onion before you cut it, which is what I do every single time, but still my eyes get watery, and now because I have makeup on they're gonna start stinging. So I'm gonna take a little break and I'll continue with the onions in a second. I'll be right back. This is so embarrassing. Okay, I am finally done with my onion chopping, like 50 hours later, and you know, now my mascara and makeup is running. But we're finished. Not the most beautiful chopping I've ever seen or I've ever done, but whatever, it will have to do. So I'm just going to put this together with my celery now, and I'm going to cook it in a pan. I don't know, I guess you would call it saute the onions and celery for a bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to the stove. Okay, so I have, oh that's cool baby. Okay, so I've got my big pot here going. I did add another one of the what do you call the chicken packets. I added one more in there because I don't know, my water just doesn't seem as brothy as Natasha's does in her video. So I added one more of those, and hopefully that's good. Now I have my pan here. I added some oil and I turned the heat up to medium, and I'm going to saute, I don't know if that's the word. I'm gonna saute, cook my onions and celery in here. So I'm just going to double check her video, make sure I'm doing this the right order. 1 second here. Alright, so now I'm gonna add my onions and celery into the soup here. Oh, I think I burned some of the onions. Oops, that's okay. And I'm just carefully dropping the onions and celery in here. without splashing and burning myself. I promised my husband I was not gonna burn the water. And so far so good. Okay, so once I've got that in there, I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my, without splashing, I'm gonna drop in my carrots. Oh, it's okay. 5-second rule. It's all right. It's gonna be disinfected by the water. I'm also supposed to put my spiral pasta in here. Now, I hope this is enough. Maybe I need a little bit more. Let me see. I'm gonna add a little bit more pasta. Maybe like another handful. Maybe 2 handfuls. Okay. We'll try that. We'll see how that works. I don't know, I feel like that's not enough pasta. Okay, I'm gonna do one more handful of pasta. Okay, that's it. Now I have to take out the chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna shred my chicken just using some forks here. Yeah, the chicken looks pretty much cooked. I can tell it's a little bit dry, but like I said, it's all I had. I didn't have chicken thigh, I had chicken breast. So that's what I'm gonna use. Maybe I could have turned down the heat. I'll have to make a note of that for next time. Turn down the heat a little bit lower. Maybe that will help with the dryness. Or I can just buy some chicken thighs and do the recipe properly, the right way. But okay, yeah, I'm just gonna continue to do this till I rip up all the chicken, and then I will place it back. And I think once the noodles are cooked, I'm gonna actually taste the soup just to make sure that it has good flavor. Because like I said, her soup has a lot, I don't know, her soup is richer in color. And by her soup, I mean Natashas on YouTube. I feel like I'm talking about her as if I know her. I do not know her. I've just been watching her videos. They've been helping me get motivated a lot, you know, in terms of trying to cook. Okay, so done that. I'm gonna put the lid back on again. Okay, so I think I'm ready for the finishing touches here. So I'm adding some seasoning here, dill, a clove of garlic. Now, she used her cool little garlic tool that I was telling you guys about earlier. I don't have that tool, so what I just did is I pressed it very, very hard. I'm gonna stick this in there, and then once I feel like my soup is finished, I'm gonna fish out the pieces of garlic, and hopefully that's, you know, good enough. It gives it the flavor that it needs. Okay, so here is my finished soup. I have to say, it looks good. It smells good. Now I'm just gonna do the taste test, and let's hope that my son likes it, because there's a lot of soup. Okay, so I'm ready for the taste test. My soup is right here. It smells really good. Let's hope that everything kind of cooked and is nice and tender. Oh, and I should mention that I lost my garlic in the soup. It's somewhere in there. I tried to fish it out, but I couldn't get it out, but it's fine. I should be able to see the pieces in the soup eventually. But yeah, I lost my garlic. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. So here is my bite. I'm gonna blow on it as much as I can because I don't want to burn my hocico. Oh, I'm dropping chicken. Okay, let's try this. So the carrots are nicely cooked. The noodles nicely cooked as well. I personally don't like the noodles like when they're really soft. I like them when they're a little bit firmer. One sec. Yes, baby?
Mommy. Now we can open it like that.
Oh, how cool. You ready to have some yummy soup? Let me see if I can feed my son since we're here. One sec. Liam? You want to try? Okay, let's see what the boss says. Okay, try a little bit. What do you think? Is it yummy?
Mommy.
It is, Mommy? You want to have some?
It's a little bit hot.
It is a little bit hot, but does it taste good?
Yes.
He says yes. Woo-hoo! So this is a win. Okay, so that's it for this video. I made the soup. It tastes pretty good. I'm happy with how this turned out. I will definitely be trying more recipes from Natashas Kitchen because like I said, her recipes seem pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and so yeah, it makes me kind of excited. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it somewhat entertaining. I'm excited to you know, kind of document my journey into improving all the things that I want to improve. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please take care and bye.